how do you grow on Patreon without feeling like a sellout? Hello, I am Sabrina from Answer in Progress, where we make educational videos documenting the adventure from question to answer. In this video, I'm walking you through our adventure answering this question. So I think we both know that if it's done right, growing your community and growing financially aren't opposites. If you see something cool, don't you want to support it? That's why growing your Patreon for any reason really just means you honor your audience by providing real value, clearly communicate what that value is, and find the right time to say it. Now that sounds great in theory, but how does it work in practice? Here's what we did.
I remember when we first started, we were like, what do we put up on the Patreon? Because we can't just make more of our episodes.
Why not?
I mean, they take so long to make.
I think that our videos has two things that are valuable about them. One is the research and the exploration, the storytelling and the craft of it all. And then I think the other is like the stupidity, the fun, the whimsy. And I think we can do a lot of that stuff in a way that isn't going to be like as effortful, but still pretty valuable.
Do you have mixed feelings about giving our audience something that is less effortful? Like sometimes that makes me feel a little awkward.
No, content that's easier to make can be just as valuable to an audience. And I think that's sometimes like hard for us emotionally because you're like, oh my God, does effort not mean anything? But I think that like it is what it is and it's fine.
We figured out what value we really provide our audience from first principles. It's not just long form videos or fancy animations. It's letting people into the process. You know, like our name implies. That's why our Patreon has an exclusive podcast where we talk about the videos we're working on, how the business is going, and how it impacts our lives.
I'm about to do a public reporting of our financials.
What?
We also share behind the scenes clips and videos that got canceled midway through.
There was a video that I was working on for so long and I just didn't think it was working or going anywhere. I think after a couple of months, we're like, let's just put up what we have on Patreon. It's fine, it's not done, but here you go. Here's an hour of stuff. When I started to see comments on the post, I was just pleasantly surprised because I think I hated it so much and I forgot that wait, it wasn't the worst thing ever. And also it was just like such a safe space to be like, look at what I made. Do you want it?
Now that's what worked for us, but you might want to try live streams, early access, a community group chat, whatever your audience would find valuable. Once you really know what value you're providing, communicating it is pretty straightforward. It's your Patreon page details.
Have we ever updated it since we made it?
We never changed it in 5 years.
Our Patreon description is creating very niche, deeply involved things no one asked for.
Still true.
I guess no one asked for them.
Be sure to check out our Patreon exclusive podcast to see what crises we've been dealing with lately.
That's
some things never change.
Then all that's left is getting your message out there, which, if I'm gonna be totally honest, this is the hardest part for me. I find it a little awkward asking for support because it kind of makes it sound like we only care about our audience's money, which isn't true. Luckily, Patreon is very intentionally designed to support long-term relationships, not just cash grabs. I'm talking about free memberships. It's a way to connect with our most committed viewers whether or not they could support us financially. They can help us out with videos in exchange for free posts and previews. Also, creators who regularly post for their free members are statistically more likely to see those members upgrade to a paid tier, especially if they turn on autopilot, which offers promotions to free members who are likely to upgrade. But I'll be honest with you, I do not want to fully automate this relationship. I think that's weird. So sometimes you'll give out little games that lead to a discount code. I like how it drives a little urgency and rewards people for their support without making me feel like an infomercial. We share these social posts in a bunch of places, including as a quip. There are these lightweight posts that go into Patreon's discovery feed that rewards long-term creator-audience relationships instead of just mindless scrolling. It's still pretty new, and I've primarily used it as a supporter to find creators similar to the ones I already like. But when I'm in creator mode, I like how there isn't this pressure to get bigger numbers. Instead, I can just focus on our community. It's nice. So that's how we answered the question of how to grow on Patreon without feeling like a sellout. We honor our audience by providing real value, we clearly communicate what that value is, and we find the right time to stress it. We might still be a little rough around the edges. Do you guys know our Patreon tier names?
I think it was literally final and then final, and then final V2 or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just another answer in progress. I hope this helped, but check out Patreon for creators for more information.